David Diaz. Powur did a great job. The installation was excellent and very professional. Also, I'm very thankful with my representative Jorge Clavel. He was very kind and honest, who explained everything in detail with great knowledge. His follow-up on the process was very helpful, highly recommended. David Diaz. Th. Powur was responsive and very responsible. They were on point with the whole process. We had mix-up on the distribution and they sent us the wrong panels. I thought it was going to be a nightmare to replace because they already installed the wrong panels. I took pictures of all the panels and contacted them. Within a day they were back with the correct panels and installed. The whole process took me about 2 weeks. From signing documents to having solar installed. Charlie O'Brien. After meeting with 3 different solar companies for quotes and install options, we met with Brant Morris at Powur. Powur offered quality panels and a great solar plan that fit our budget. We also liked that the panels they used were made in Texas. We signed the papers within a few days of the meeting and had the system installed within a few months, November 2021. The panels were professionally installed and look great on the roof. We also needed a new roof and went with the onyx black, which blends well with the panels. We love the black on black look. We've had our panels for just over 1 year and we are still happy with the decision we made. Some of our neighbors had $900 electric bills this summer and our highest bill was just over S200. Mainly due to the Texas heat and partly because we had a tree shading the panels. We also went 6 months earning credits because we were producing more electricity than we used. I would recommend Powur if you are looking at solar and ask for Brant Morris. He'll take care of you. Carter Schumann. I had an incredible experience with my representative Matt Rodriguez. He walked me through the process and was able to connect me to every service. I needed to start saving money and gain energy independence. Chaz Bateman. I found navigating the SWAR market tough to find a company who I felt like I could trust. From the CEO's mission and vision to my consultant Adam Darcy. I had a good feeling working with Powur start to finish. My solar system was installed less than 60 days after the contract was signed. The solar design and pricing was clearly outlined from the beginning. Loved Powur's proposal layout. The financing through Good Leap was seamless as well. Bye electric bill. Karen Carr. Christopher Perez, my solar consultant, was amazing. We highly recommend him to any of our family and friends. We are extremely and beyond satisfied with him. He did everything he can to ensure that we get the best possible experience. Powur is extremely lucky to have him with them. He goes beyond customer service and ensures that we are happy with the process. Our NV bill now is under SI4 a month instead of S320 a month. We are beyond happy. Wherever we go we always recommend our solar consultant. He stood out from the rest of the solar consultants that have approached us in the past. Thank you, Chris. You go above and beyond for the services you provided for us. Sam Atul. The install team was excellent, and my sales representative Fred Saburai is amazing. I am able to reach him anytime with questions and he always has the perfect answer for me. I love my new panels and the app is incredible. The panels were installed in a way that looks great and functional. Chelsea Jordan. Powur is known for being one of the leading solar companies around. I see why. They have stellar consultants like Ed Snoots, who have knowledge of the solar industry, are very confident in what they can do to help us out. Even the installation company, SLE Energy, help us out to work with as well. Big shout out to Dustin for helping us out. If you're interested in solar, Powur is the way to go. Tony Mendez. I had been wanting to get solar on my house and I'm glad Elle waited. My experience with Powur and with Chris Perez was top notch. I look forward to recommending him to friends and family that are interested in going solar. Veronica Yadilan. Behind a great company is the people that work hard to bring the best service to their clients. Miles Sherwood is knowledgeable, passionate, and puts his clients first to bring them the best solar product to their home. I highly recommend calling him to give you an evaluation and show why Powur is the best option out there. Nadia Paredes. Liz and Diego made going solar a walk in the park. Everything was very well presented and explained, leaving us with our minds set on moving forward. Throughout the process, they were always ready and available to answer any and all questions, clearing any doubts and providing reassurance. Liz and Diego were a pleasure to work with and exceeded all our expectations. Marcela Tello. Powur did a great installation, and I am happy I got a 30-year extended warranty. Diego Garcia was a phenomenal solar expert who explained everything in detail, help us choose the right financing and provide us great customer service during all the process of the installation. Agnieszka Rodriguez. I had the most amazing experience with Powur. Very professional and extremely efficient. My electric bill is just the customer charge and I love it. Thank you, Powur. Ramsey Clark was tremendously helpful and caring during the whole process. Robert Cullen. Jorge Clavel, my solar consultant, was extremely knowledgeable and professional. He helped us navigate the solar panel decision with so much grace. Everything about the experience, from our presentation to installation, was perfect and amazing. We are more than satisfied with our panels and would highly recommend it. Char Thomas. I'm so happy that Ramsey was my salesperson. He is so kind and helpful, he makes sure I understood the process before he sold me my solar. Everything went so good. He was at present when the guys was installing my panels, making sure I was happy and pleased. Every rain, wind, or storm he always call or text to make sure everything was okay with us. Thank you, Ramsey, for your good work and love to your customers. Joanne Pamaris. Wayne T made my solar panel buying experience such a breeze. Highly recommend S, wouldn't go anywhere else. Plus, he's not pushy on sales either and is more about building relationships with his clients. Mac Maserati. There are a ton of companies out there that provide solar, but this company has been great so far. Our consultant Tyler has made every process super easy and he is always a phone call away if we need anything. We are super happy with our decision and can't recommend Tyler enough. Joshua Person. I had a great experience going solar with my representative Robbie Ramirez. He shared all the information with me on how to eliminate my electric bill and didn't pressure me at all. Now I have no electric bill and love it. Would highly recommend. Jessica Wilhelm. I had solar panels installed about 3 months ago and I cannot say enough great things about the company and system. Ramsey Clark was amazing. He was professional, personable, and available at all times for anything I needed. The installers were quick, clean and professional. And the best part is electric bill this month was just under SI3. Thanks so much Ramsey and Powur. Paul Thompson. Our whole experience with Powur was great. The salespeople were professional and not pushy, they explained things very well and we felt they were very honest with us. We looked into the price they offered for the equipment and saw that it was a very reasonable price for top quality equipment. The project manager communicated well through each aspect of the installation process. The process happened fairly quickly, 11 weeks, and inspections were passed the first time and PDO granted shortly after installation. I highly recommend this company if you are thinking of going solar. I refer everyone to them now. Greg Friedman. The whole process of installing solar Powur was great. Our salesperson was friendly and knowledgeable and was with us every step of the way. Powur's contact person for scheduling was always helpful, friendly, and personable. We had a great local installer team who were very professional, and left our yard better than they found it. They were union, which is always nice as well. We were able to contact them whenever we had questions. We received our permits and PDO in a very timely manner. We had friends start their solar process with another big name company 3 months before us, and they received PDO the same week we did. I would definitely recommend Powur to my friends, in fact I have numerous times already and one of them is having his panels installed now. Janet Velez. Diego Garcia was the expert who helped me navigate my solar journey, he did a great job. He was very professional and diligent and answered all my questions. I was referred to work with him by a friend who did solar back in 2019. Powur did a great installation, and I am happy I got a 30-year extended warranty. Brian Shepard. Powur and Bill Conley were great. The application and installation was seamless. Very professional. I've had friends and family that used other solar companies that went bankrupt or just didn't return phone calls, leaving them with a useless system. Powur responded to my email same day. Vicky Kloss. Brant Morris and his crew were very professional, they answered all my questions, even after I signed the contract they kept in touch. They always replied back very quickly and ensured I completely understood. Every crew member was knowledgeable and explained every step of the way. Last month and this month my power bill was S26.00. I'm so glad that I entrusted them to install my panels. David Holland. Brant Morris was an exceptional solar power consultant. He was easily accessible and answered all of our questions. If he didn't know the answer at that point in time, he made sure he found out and got back with us in a timely manner. Definitely recommend Brant. Thanks Brant. Don Cox. I've absolutely enjoyed my whole process. Larry and Jason have been great explaining the whole process. They are also teaching me about the new Inflation Reduction Act. Not only am I able to get solar but I'm also able to include my roofing with the cost. Powur is truly a company for society. With me being older as well they have been keeping my boys up to date on all aspects of my project. Wilkins Aviles. My experience so far it's been great. Since our salesman Mr. Jorge Clavel sat with us and explained every detail about the company and the solar panels, and me knowing the person that he is, I signed. After over a year I've been saving over $200 a month. Thanks to a great company and to a great and honest salesman. Mr. Eric Williams Jr. Solar consultant Trevor Foley was a pleasure to work with. He helped us go solar here in Plainfield, IL. He made the process easy and stress-free which is a plus. I manage 2 businesses and my wife is a nurse and our 3 little ones always leaving something running. Our electricity bill used to be in the high $20s, summertime S300s, now it's credited SI5. We financed the solar panels and only paying a third of what our utility bill used to be. Trevor has saved us 2/3 of the money we were just wasting by giving it away to the utility company. Now, that money goes back to our family, well it goes to our kids LOL. Huge thank you to Powur. Working with the project manager and team was very easy to work with. They were very responsive to all of my questions and concerns, it was a pleasure to actually work with a company that actually cared. Before I end my review I cannot forget about the installers, they did an amazing job. I had solar on my last home in Lake County and that company's installers left trash in just was all of the place. I can definitely say the installers with Powur were clean when working, were very respectful of my home, they were on time and worked hard. They even was seating in their truck waiting until the storm to pass so they would be able to finish the job. They did a lot of work before the storm came. I told them to just call it a day. They came back the next morning and finished the installation. Huge thank you to Trevor, Powur, and their whole team. Susan Fletcher. I received my solar panels from Powur this year. With low interest financing options available, I paid no money out of pocket for the installation and upgrade needed to my electric panel. The company took care of everything and communicated well every step of the way. My electric bill has decreased significantly and 1 am building up credits with FPL for the power I sent back to grid. Highly recommend you call Trevor Foley to discuss panel options for your home. No high pressure sales tactics, just honest upfront information on their products and services. Uriel Nieto. Powur did a great installation and I am happy I got a 30-year extended warranty. Diego Garcia was a phenomenal solar expert who explained everything in detail, help us choose the right financing and provide us great customer service during all the process of the installation. Jacobson. Initially I was hesitant to get solar through Powur because I didn't know much about the company. I got estimates from 4 other solar companies, but after meeting Miles Sherwood, my Powur consultant, he took the time to actually listen to my needs and ensure the system was what my family needed. Also, he made sure the financing made sense for me. Miles told me from the beginning he would be there through every phase of the process and he delivered. He addressed all my concerns and communicated with me through the design, permitting, and install. I'm glad I chose to go with Powur. Thank you Miles and the rest of the team that made it happen. Spencer Schmidt. Working with Ramsey has been amazing. He is not a pushy salesman like most solar reps, he really knows what he is talking about and he helped get the perfect solar setup for clients. I referred to him. I will refer everyone I know to Ramsey and Powur. Javier Alvarez. My Powur consultant Jorge Clavel has been extremely attentive and accessible to some questions that I had before being part of Solar Energy. We have been here for about 2 years and whatever situation we have, he has been present guiding us in this regard. Rachel Semino. Jorge Clavel sat with us and discussed our concerns before trying to sell us a promise that would not be attainable. He looked for solutions that suited us best as new homeowners, and we couldn't have been more content with the exceptional service provided on his behalf in the Powur community. My family and I are very satisfied with Janice and her team with the installation of solar panels to our home. She answered every single question my mom had, a lot, and was very thorough. She patiently explained the whole process, even explaining each unknown terminology and graph shared. Each time my mom had a question, Janice would respond in a timely manner and even helped make adjustments based on our budget. This made my mom comfortable enough to proceed with the installation of the solar panels. We couldn't have asked for a better experience. Thank you, Janice. Christine Shahine. Powur was organized, responsive, and professional. I would like to shower particular praise on our representative, Tyler Ingley, who patiently and competently led us through every step of the process. Our panels look amazing and we are delighted to have gone solar with Powur. Brenda Liz Torres. I have used Powur in 2 properties and the experience has been really good. Jorge and Shai Clavel are very responsive, walked us through the entire process and made sure installation was completed. I will utilize them again if the opportunity presents. Gina Sanchez. We really didn't know much about solar energy and hadn't thought to ask either until a friend asked if we would be interested in learning more about it. Shaida and Jorge Clavel came to our house, introduced us to Powur and gave us the rundown of everything we needed to know and answered all our questions. Getting the process started was very simple and Shaida walked us through the whole process. She followed up with us, with our HOA and with the installers. She made it effortless. We have had our solar panels for a year now and we have seen astounding savings in our energy bill. We are very happy customers. Christine Griffin. Bill was amazing, thorough, and very knowledgeable. Start to finish he was always ensuring I was aware of every step. Thanks Bill. If you are looking for solar I highly recommend. Jonathan Pina. My name is Jonathan Pina and I installed my solar panels for 2020. Jorge Clavel as a consultant explained all the details in the installation process. Until today everything has worked as told. Thanks to Powur and his representative for their services. Eris Garcia. Wayne Tano was our consultant when we were thinking about going solar. Got us with exactly what we needed for our needs. Communication was great and he was very helpful from initial consult all the way to final inspection. Highly recommended. Gary Montijo. This was all taken care of while we were out of state. So far everything looks good but we haven't yet seen a new electric bill so we can't tell for sure how much it is helping. Florami Tano. My experience working with Powur PBC was a very easy and smooth process. My consultant Wayne Tano explained how solar worked and all the savings I would realize by going solar. There are no out-of-pocket costs and I saved almost 50% off what I normally paid the utility. Wayne was with me every step of the way and I have referred him in Powur PBC to many friends and family. Going solar with Wayne Tano was amazing as he was never pushy or aggressive. He answered all my questions and addressed all my concerns. 5 stars. Ron Legrand. Every question answered, and I could understand what was happening. Permits were fought for and Larry acted on my behalf because of people trying to block my clean power acquisition. Juan Alberti. I have decided to add more solar panels to my house and wanted a consultant whom can be honest, transparent, and helpful in many ways. In the process I had Jorge Clavel whom was very helpful and professional. And not just that, but also diligent with every single detail. The whole process ran smooth and fast. Thank you so much Jorge and Powur for the amazing customer service. Gerald Santos. Wayne T was awesome. Followed through and made sure everything that was promised happened. His consistent follow-up throughout the process was great. Highly recommended. Gerald S. and Rhiannon S. Christine Ramos. Chris with Powur was responsive and very responsible. He was there side by side through the whole process. Rare was a confusion with schedules but he was able to fix it and straighten it up. Powur has the cheapest bidding compared to other solar company, can't wait for the city approval so we can start using our panels. Josue Contreras. Powur did an amazing job. All the people involved in the installation were great in communicating. They were quick and very efficient. We are so happy and thankful for everyone's hard work. Miles Sherwood helped us through the whole process. Gary Alexander. Bill Conley, sales consultant, is the real reason I originally went with Powur over your many competitors who also wanted my business. His knowledge and honesty were the key. Also, after the sale, the install crew used by Powur, private contractor, here in Stockton, CA was top-notch. Kathy Fuentes. What a great experience from start to finish. Give Bill a call. The installation was fast, workers were professional and knowledgeable. We are very satisfied with Powur Solar. Edwin Cerudo. It was such an easy process thanks to Rocio Flores and Nelson Ortega. They were both available whenever I had any questions and there were absolutely no concerns since they made all the information very easy to understand. They were very patient with me when I wasn't able to get documents from my insurance company. Very reliable team and company. HRH. We were very happy with our original dealings with Powur. Unfortunately we did have one of those one-off issues that the subcontractor was having difficulty handling. We worked it back with Powur and they got right on it and even refunded some of our payment. We know that Powur will do everything in their power to make things right and keep their customers happy. Haas Whitby. Trevor, my salesman, is the best. The company's installation crew was fantastic. I am very pleased and would recommend Powur to everyone. Raul Serrano. The process with Katya was amazing and simple. One of the best salesperson I've ever known. Humble, honest, and always willing to go above and beyond. If I ever find myself going through the same process again, I will choose Katya. Thank you Powur for one of your best employees. Keith Evans. The experience with Powur was outstanding. Bill was my representative and he was patient with my questions, made sure I understood all the steps. He also made sure everything was installed correctly and in the time frame that was agreed upon. It was a great experience. Alvaro Bonilla. They did very good job. Edgar Madden is a very good person, he explained everything well, my family are really happy with his performance. Julie Cosgrove. Thanks to Bill Conley we are saving hundreds of dollars on our utility bill. The process was smooth and Bill always kept in touch. Oh Fred Jantz. I had a lot of reservations and questions. Bill came through with accurate information and a good plan. He saw it all the way through. The best part has been that it has delivered just as promised. Good job. Jet Boon Dai Tuong. I can't say enough about Tommy. He knows solar and is great to work with. He is also very open and honest about what your needs are. Would highly recommend to anyone looking to make the leap into solar. Blaine Bibb. Bill Conley was extremely knowledgeable and coordinated all aspects. Bill figured out the best solution and configuration of our system, coordinating all of the moving parts, and keeping us informed along the way. Very happy with our system from Powur PBC. Alfonso Ramirez. Sharon and Chris were great. Excellent service. I was checked on during the entire process and any questions I had were always answered. They took care of me every step of the way. Ron Wilds. Just a all-around stand-up company. They provide a great service for you. Your family and the world. You would be silly not to do business with them. It's what is best for you, best for Earth. Debbie Bernstein. The solar experience from start to finish was amazing. Our sales rep Mike Rosenfeld was always available to answer any questions we had along the way, and even after installation was complete. The crew that did the installation got everything done quickly and left the site even cleaner than they found it. I have worked with many contractors, but never one that made me feel as comfortable with my decision as Powur. If I could give more than 5 stars I definitely would. Anders Nilbrink. Knowledgeable and helpful staff that explain solar and its benefits and things to be aware of. Top-tier solar equipment. Great financing options and extended warranty that will keep me covered for the durations of the system. Matt Ritchie. This is my second time using Powur. Great customer experience. Their white glove handling of all the details is great, and the product is as good as advertised. High recommend. Eric Gilmore. Amazing company and solar installation, we are very happy and saving money each month. Tirsa Batista. My experience with Mr. Jorge Clavel was professionalism and respect. Mr. Clavel gave us a very detailed explanation, and it was very easy to understand what the benefits of having solar panels are. He explained to me and my husband step by step. He listened to our questions in detail, and arranged a plan for us at our convenience. Mr. Jorge Clavel took all the time possible to answer all our questions, and even after the panels were installed, and every time we call Mr. Clavel, he always answers and it clarifies everything you need to know. Mr. Clavel spoke to us with the truth, and not everyone does that. I also have to mention that Mr. Clavel offers you all the options so that you can classify, and with him Mr. Clavel, you will not feel pressure to decide because he explained everything very clearly to me and my husband that it was very easy for us to decide on the best energy system, and most importantly that we can choose it for up to 30 years ago. On the day of the installation Mr. Clavel was there with us too. Excellent job. Thank you Powur for having people like Mr. Clavel in your company, and thank you Mr. Clavel for helping us make the best decision. Bill Conley. The best experience ever with Powur. Answered all of my questions and provided an excellent and speedy installation. It Jordan Shaw. Powur has been a fantastic partner for my clients. Customer satisfaction is high, project management is a breeze with complete client visibility into the whole process with the My Powur app and communication. Marie Nicolardi. Montgomery County, PA, awesome experience, and what a great company. We were very excited to hear that Powur, PBC was finally coming to PA with solar energy. We had our panels installed over the summer, and couldn't have asked for a better experience. Our sales consultants Joe and Adam were so knowledgeable, and helped guide us through the entire process, from start to finish. The local installers completed the job in one day, and made everything so simple for us. Our project manager, Angela, was so great to work with as well, and kept us updated on everything we needed to know after installation. Powur's prices and financing options beat out the other competitors we researched, and we look forward to all of the incentives that come with having solar energy. Craig Saloner. I had an amazing experience with Powur. They gave me great pricing, great service. The plans were approved quickly, the installation done on time. No problems on inspection. Customer service was excellent. They communicated effectively and efficiently. Highly recommend. AJ Weira. Powur was great getting the PV system installed seamlessly. Tom is great too. Arthur Stewart. We are happy to have used Powur when adding solar to our home. Our salesperson was really helpful, informative, and didn't pressure us. Installation was quick and easy. System is working great and we are helping the planet while saving money. Highly recommend. Oscar. Currently going through them and having an amazing experience with how much communication I have with them and my personal and professional team. Great customer service and very informative details about my solar system. More. Angela Scheib. My husband and I were very satisfied with the solar system installed by Powur, and especially by the great work of Bill Bensile, who were instrumental in getting us a complete system with capacity for expansion for our future needs. Our electrical bill dropped from $200 down to SI1 in the first month after installation. Above all, we were happy to be doing something good for the environment. We totally recommend Powur system and Bill Bensile for a great experience. Anton. I am having Powur install solar for my house. The process was very easy and my project manager is on top of my project and gives me timely updates. I am happy the quality of panels and microinverters they use. They don't use cheap string inverters that other companies use to cut costs. Also, I got a super low interest rate along with a low price, thousands below other companies, so I am a happy camper. Will refer to others I know. I highly recommend this company. Deirdre Mangubat VU. Powur is the only company that offers 30-year warranty. It gives the homeowners peace of mind that their solar investment is protected with industry-backed warranty. You get the best value for your system. You will always get updates of your install every step of the way. Alex Cole. It feels great to produce my own energy now. Thank you Powur and thank you Ramsey Clark for showing me the way. Mike Giz. I had a $350 average PG&E bill when I had a very professional solar consultant knock on my door last July. Like most I didn't want to give him the time of day but man am I glad I did. Powur took care of every concern I had. Took my insane PG&E bill from $350 every month and rising to now I'm creating my own energy above my head and don't have to fall victim to PG&E insane increases. Highly recommend Powur Energy. Scott Venezia. I'm saving S200/month in the summer. Best decision I've ever made. I've had a number of my friends go solar with Powur and now I'm the hero for referring them. That's a win-win. Robbie Ramirez. By far the best solar company ever. We went solar and got rid of my electric bill forever. Team of leaders. Powur made the process of converting to solar a wonderful experience. Any questions I had during the process, my call or text to the support team was answered promptly. Very knowledgeable and transparent, which I totally appreciate. Bobby Fatzinger. Best company in the United States, us with the #1 warranty in solar. Coco Eva. This company is phenomenal when it comes to customer service and transparency. Omar Kays Mason. A very innovative company with a great goal of getting many people as possible to adapt renewable energy. Luis Artiega. Edgardo went above and beyond. Customer friendly. Edwin Perez. Great and very professional service, super happy. KRYP Tiraf 3N. Fast, friendly professionals who are eager to get families into solar. Travis Jones. Powur is changing the solar industry. Nobody does it better. Gigi Malone. Great company, helped me go solar in Florida. Saint B. Best price and warranty, beat every other company. Luis Espinosa. Great company to deal and work with. Juan Macias. Translated by Google, Powur, PBC. They did a good job at my house, very professional. With his representative Edgardo Martin. Thank you. Isela Castillo. Translated by Google, thanks to Mr. Martin, he clarified all our doubts and explained every detail of what the process would be like. Until now we have more than 1 year with the panels. And everything is going very well. Wilkin Ramirez. The best of this business. Thanks to this company I have my super cheap house with light payments. Leonor Artiega. Translated by Google, excellent work and service. I recommend my neighbors and family with Powur, PBC. Anna Castillo. Translated by Google, I believe in global warming and all this that leads to climate change. That's why I believe that solar energy is the solution to start with climate recovery. Powur, a company responsible for providing this solution, more. Jesus Villanueva. It a month ago. Translated by Google, excellent service. Edgardo Martinez clarified all my doubts, 100% recommended, he was always there for any question. Juan Gonzalez. Translated by Google, very satisfied with the system and with the Powur team, they are ready for any questions, I recommend them. Rommel Rafael Garcia Herrera. Translated by Google, excellent person. Good treatment and excellent warm service. Jonathan Duca, Infrit. Translated by Google, great communication and service. Jorge Clavel. Oremundo Benitez. Translated by Google, very good service from people.